okay lah.
Right, someone over here, Jaislyn say, is it difficult financially when you and your wife is in the same industry company? Wow, we have so many questions coming
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, the short answer is yes. Yeah, it's hard. But you know, when you sort of commit to doing something, it's you either do it or you don't do it. I feel you can't half do it and half don't do it. And choosing this business is a conscious choice that the both of us made.
Okay.
And we also believe that in order for it to be successful, it cannot be done by one person. So my wife, or Stacy, manages the entire business. I am the ideas guy, right? So I come up with the ideas, I motivate the team, I keep things moving and moving and moving, right? So we sort of work this way. I don't make any of these decisions in terms of the business decisions. But again, like I said earlier, I propose. Sometimes I propose strongly, and I try and sort of get my point across.
All right.
But is it challenging financially? Yes, I think it is. So at the end of the day, we always go back and ask ourselves, like, why are we doing this? Believe me, yeah, we ask
every night,
ourselves.
this discussion.
Yeah, every day. It was like, why are we still doing this? Why are we not letting people go? Why are we not forcing them to take no pay leave? Why are we not cutting people? Why are we not making them work
But what's
part-time?
the conclusion between you and Stacy?
Well, the conclusion is that we need to you need to see whether you're playing a finite game or an infinite game. So Simon Sinek, this very popular author, the guy who wrote Start With Why, that book. So Simon Sinek said that he launched his new book called The Infinite Game, which talks about whatever you're doing, especially if you're running a business, you can choose whether you are running you're playing the finite game or an infinite game. A finite game is sort of like let's say a basketball match, right? There are set rules, set number of players, you know who's playing, there is a start time, there is an end time. It's finite. There is a start, there is the end. So you will always want to hit the best sales numbers, get the most clients, try and downplay your competitors and do all that stuff, right? Just to be first. The infinite game, on the other hand, there is no end. So therefore, by way of the same theory, there is no first because that game never ends. When we got into this business, we said that we're not that old, but we're also not that young.
Yeah.
But we want to build something that is very meaningful. That is very not only meaningful for us, but meaningful for the people that join us.
Yes.
Meaningful for the team. You've met some members of our team.
Yes. Okay.
It's not just about being a family. It's really creating, making a difference, to people's life. And we thought, events business quite easy because barrier to entry very easy. That's why so many event companies in Singapore. Anybody can also do, right? Anybody can start an events company. Anybody can join an events company. You don't need a degree. You don't need experience. You don't need experience. You don't even need experience. You just need to be 16-year-old and above. Can already. Right? But that's the beauty of this business. If you actually see the true beauty of the events business, being able to sort of make a difference in other people's life, not just your own, not just your clients, but the people who work for you, your part-timers, your full-timers, the partners that you work with, your MCs, your magicians, your talents, being able to give them opportunity, then you start to, Stacey and I then start to realize, we're not trying to change the world, we're trying to change our world. That's all we're trying to do. And then, in order to do that, and we said this at least 4 times already, change is hard, change is painful. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you want to change or you don't want to change.
Yeah.
So we've known each other for quite a while, so I'm also very headstrong. Now, when I decide that this is what I want, and I want to be different, I want to change, we are not different yet, but we keep trying to be, we keep trying to be. And it really doesn't matter what people say, and we don't care. We just don't care. So we just keep doing what we are doing. So it is hard, but we get by. The recent budget announcements, the first one was helpful. And of course, the resilience budget also helped us as a business. So all those things help. And I think if a viewer is running a business, I think you the viewer, right? You should really go and read through all these budget. Like there's actually a lot of things there
that you can benefit from
that can actually help your business and help you I mean, of course, typical Singaporean, right? You see already and like, walao, only this amount, how you survive? Okay, then cannot Yeah, then don't take it lah. Yeah, then don't take it. That's fine. Yeah, nobody's forcing you to take it, right? But I think you should take. Yeah, go and do what you need. Do what needs to be done. Do things properly. Go, take these grants or any help that is extended. I think at this point in time, the first thing is you should take it lah. Because if you as the business owner cannot survive, then how will your team survive? Cannot. Once you fall, everything.
It's a domino effect.
Yeah, it's all gone.
And I love the way you said about whether it's a finite or infinite game.
I didn't invent that lah. Yeah, I just copy and paste. But that's what I do, right? So you read, then you import already, then you share. So if somebody catches on this idea, good for the original author. Good for me also lah, because I was the messenger ma. So
you pass it on. Yeah, because that thing really creates a lot of positivity.